What do you have in store for me this time? There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there.
You made it!
I take it this means you had some luck at the library?
It took a few hours and some eye-watering maps, but I think this might be the cave Doran told us about.
Impressive. Especially with how little information he gave us.
Well, I'm still not sure this is the cave, but it did seem the most promising. I stumbled across some folklore about a cave in the area that people avoid. Seemed the perfect place to hide something of value. It's a bit of a leap, I confess, but might a mysterious item such as a special moonstone be hidden in an equally mysterious cave? I think I'm desperate for anything at this point.
Did you discover...
Ridiculous, really. Rumour was that the cave drove people mad. I couldn't find any account by someone who had been in the cave, though. So either it is a rumour, or anyone who went in wasn't in any state to speak of it afterwards.
Well, we're here. We might as well have a look.
Agreed. I wonder if you'd go blind from staring directly at a moonstone.
You don't think the rumours about the cave are true, do you?
I suppose we'll find out, won't we?
Accio! Revelio.
It's another aggressive one! What is going on with them?
Revelio. Depulso. Revelio. Incendio. Lumos.
Lumos.
Depulso. I beg your pardon?
This must be how the rumor about the cave started. The Whooper's song is said to drive anyone who hears it mad.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
If the Moonstone is here and so is Whooper, I wonder if it's being protected.
Revelio. Accio. Repulsor. Revelio.
Why am I not surprised? First the Whoopers and now this. We need to find moths for those spinners.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Lumos.
Lumos!
Accio. Lumos.
Lumos!
Accio. Repulsor.
Perhaps the runes on the walls have something to do with finding the moths. Another obstacle. No matter. I'm sure we can work out a way across.
Revelio. Accio. Confringo. Descendo. Glacier. Incendio. Arresto Molesta. Repulsor.
Expelliarmus.
Stupefy. Flipendo. Descendo. Confringo. Incendio. Defender. Leviosa. Bombardo.
Expelliarmus.
Pretendo. Stupefy. Incendio. Confringo. Descendo. Revelio. Accio. Lumos.
Another obstacle. No matter. I'm sure we can work out a way across. It's beautiful. You did it! I was hoping we wouldn't have to...
Defender!
Expelliarmus!
Expelliarmus! Depulsor! Glacier! Confringo! Bombard! Defender! Protector! Stupefy! Accio! Confringo! Incendio! Glacier! Incendio! Depulsor! Flipendo! Confringo!
Look, where the water's bubbling. How odd.
Shall we take a closer look?
You read my mind. Merlin, it's even more beautiful close up. It's got to be here, I just know it. Given what
Incendio!
I never thought I'd be so happy to see this many of them.
I don't know. I've been listening to them for a while now, and I'm just starting to lose my mind.
Very funny. I was just thinking how it's proof that poachers haven't been here, assuming this is where the Moonstone is. Which means we're one step ahead of them. We found it! Well, we found what we came for. Now we just need to bring it to the henge.
Well done, Poppy.
A good thing, too. We need every advantage over the poachers if we should do as Doran...
Shall we?
That's the henge, precisely where Doran said it would be. We knew we were at the cave for the Moonstone, but Doran didn't tell us what to expect when we placed the stone in the henge.
Whatever it is, it had better have to do with Snidgets.
The clock is ticking in that regard, isn't it? Let's make our way down. We're nearly at the end of this. I think that's it over there.
How's your Gran doing, by the way?
Nothing keeps Gran down. She set up a caterwauling charm and threatened to make a coat out of the next poacher that set foot on her doorstep. I still feel terrible that I'm the reason they went there.
Surely she'll be pleased you've gone after the Snidgets.
I hope so. Gran understands how important it is to protect those who need it. Say we know where the Moonstone goes.
Whoa!
Oh. That was a mooncalf dance. They only ever happen under a full moon.
Is the pattern they left behind
All part of the dance. No one pattern is ever... Can't wait to tell Gran that
You've seen this before?
It was pure luck the first time. I was on well, the night...
I'd love to hear about...
I'd actually like you to know. At first they planned to sell her, but I'd finally had enough. I freed... It felt like an omen. A good one.
What do you mean you'd...
You see, the night I freed Highwing was... I come from a family of
Merlin? I don't know.
I never fitted in, but the older I got, the more... Suffice it to say, when I...
How brave.
So am I. There were so many...
From everything
I've had a bit of help. I've never told anyone any of this.
What was it like?
The thing I remember most was how much we moved around. It was chaotic.
Do your parents...
We don't speak, or rather, they don't speak to me. However, I wouldn't... Now that I'm older, I would...
We were around...
Poachers are nomadic, and most of the ones in the area aren't any... That said, I suspect someone must have recognized me. That's how they got to Gran.
I'm glad you told me.
We should get back to Doran. He'll need to see the symbol, and we've got poachers to beat. If you collect the moonstone, I can make a quick drawing of the symbol for Doran.
Are you finished with it?
Just...
Didn't the journal say the key to finding the Snidget lies in the moonlight?
Of course! That's it! We need to show this to Doran. Not that I'd know where to find him at this hour. Perhaps we should head back to the castle and we can track him down after a good night's sleep.
Agreed. I'm ready to leave if you are. Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
A lost relic from a catacomb which requires a dark sacrifice.
I know how it sounds, but if this can help you, it's worth the risk.
Does Ominous know about this?
He helped find the scriptorium where we discovered Slytherin's spellbook.
Very well. If Ominous will be there, I'll meet you. We don't have much time. Solomon wants to leave Beldcroft.
What? Leave? Never mind. You need to stall him. Buy us time, Anne. Please.
I shall do my best. I'll be in touch.
Solomon can't take Anne from Feldcroft. Where would they go? When would I see her?
Sebastian, time? For what?
That's when I realized something. I believe the relic will only work inside the catacomb.
So we have to get Anne to the catacomb and then conduct a sacrifice. Seems risky.
It'll be worth the risk. Our biggest hurdle may be convincing Ominous. And we'll only give this a chance if he's on board.
And we have to keep all of this from your uncle. If he goes to the headmaster, he could be expelled.
Let me handle Ominous this time. As for my uncle, he's not an Auror anymore. What he doesn't know, well, won't hurt us.
Do you think your uncle would tell anyone at the ministry about all of this if he found out?
If he found out, I doubt he'd go to the ministry. He didn't part ways with them well, from what I understand. He won't say, but I believe his strong aversion to dark magic has something to do with his time there. Anne thinks he once decided to fight fire with fire, so to speak, and resorted to using an unforgivable curse in a fight against dark wizards. At least that's what she thought she heard. When he realized what his job had led him to become, he left rather abruptly. So, I'm not sure he'd go to the ministry to report on his own family using dark magic now.
Good luck with Ominous. Until we meet again.
I shall let you know when the four of us should meet at the catacomb. Look for my owl. See you soon.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
You're back! Nice to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus, Filbert, or...
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Where am I to find?
I do not know. And Otto Dibble?
What sort of info?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had. We simply need to...
Very well.
I knew I could. We need to know. Meet me here. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now
What do you mean?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts. Harlow approached me about helping him extort...
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought the note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give. And my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travelled... I'm the one in the bank.
Have you helped Harlow?
No, I'm worried sick about it. That said,
Are you sure the note...
what else could it possibly mean? It may sound...
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than...
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends. Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't...
Mr. Dibble...
I've nothing to say about him.
Please, sir,
You know the Bickles?
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind...
Oh, he's a good man. But even... It started a few weeks ago. I had the note behind the counter and offered to help him. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent...
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my
What did he ask you?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this." I've been able to cover, but I can't keep it out for much longer.
Could you give...
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery.
What have you been doing?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping. Of course, none of this bodes well.
I met Mr. Hill.
He's a lovely man, but when it comes, I'd lose my job.
Thank you for telling.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns.
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends. Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Oh, tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
You may have shared Mr. Bickle's fate if you had...
Unfortunately, I suspect you're right.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against...
Before my extraordinary, as a surprise for her birthday, one day Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry with its exquisite gold... I watched helplessly. I was shaken to my...
I imagine you fear Harlow
Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty. It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there. Natty must be around here somewhere. Daddy's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken. Revelio!
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Aloha, Mora. Revelio. Natty must have been taken this way. The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. Accio! A hidden door. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
Not gonna work. Using that girl as bait, no one's coming for her.
Revelio.
He wants them alive.
Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Just keep an eye out.
I remember. Seems now there's somebody out there.
I hear ya! Now to finish the job. Expulso!
Defender!
Reducto!
Glacier! Incendiary! Eureka! Expelliarmus! No!
Expulso!
As you wish.
Reducto!
Expulso!
Expelliarmus!
What are your thoughts on
Expelliarmus! Revelio.
I'll make you wish you were back at school. Rookwoods don't go down easy.
Afraid to face me?
Think I won't remember your face.
Quite Expelliarmus! Expulso! Imperio! What is this?
That's more!
You'll be curious, Totalis.
Expulso! Expelliarmus! Now to finish the job. Defender! Look what you've done! You hate expulsion! Death from above! Confringo!
He must be here somewhere.
You found us. I knew you would realize I had left my wand for you. Speak to Mr. Raven. He will tell you what you need to do.
Revelio.
Hello, Hamura.
Revelio. The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back. Revelio.
Expulso!
Blubenda. Accio.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Revelio. 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 Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it. Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me
You spoke with my wife.
worried about you.
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. I need you to find my wand.
Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. Now, you best stand back.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Revelio.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. Miss Onai, your mother will...
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe, to blackmail his wife.
I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are...
With all due respect, officer, the authorities haven't done much about any of this.
There's more to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders. I must insist that you... Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Handy resource indeed, your field. I'm most pleased to be included. How nice to see you, my young friend.
I know what that means. Merlin trial. Revelio. Revelio. Depulso. Revelio. Peril. Revelio. Depulso. Shame I didn't have an audience for that one.
What was that?
There could be goblin loyalists in here. No sign of Lodgok out here. He must be inside already. Look at the size of this mine. Lodgok, where are you?
Something seems wrong.
This place is teeming with Ranrock's loyalists. I have to keep my wits about me. It's Totalis. This cart ought to get me deeper into the mine. Just like Gringotts, but I'm in the driver's seat this time.
Something seems wrong.
How deep will this take me?
Ranrock's gonna be pleased with our progress. Who was on that car? I mean, try to get out with his part, will ya?
That has to be the end up ahead.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Arresto momentum. Expelliarmus. Revelio.
Was that your best? Take my goblin silver. Why are you coming back this way?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
Up for a bit of dying, are we? Why am I always on control? It's a waste of my skill.
Incendio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Incendio. Get away! Stereo.
I will make you.
Expelliarmus.
Nice try.
Defender. Leviosa. Bombarda. Confringo. Protego. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
That was a close one.
Revelio. Revelio. Incendio.
What is it? Blood got
Work of this one.
What is it?
Not
Your blood's on Ranrock's hands.
I'd better light these boilers if I go further.
Revelio.
I hope I can get to Ranrock before Lodgok does.
Another drill is complete. The wizarding world will crumble!
I can end this right now. I have to destroy the drill and stop Ranrock's loyalists.
It won't be long now before we find another repository.
Here we are.
Stop freezing.
Revelio. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
I have to find a way to stop that drill.
Revelio. Confringo.
That is unfortunate. No matter, we will build another.
I found this one lurking outside.
Lord Gok, come to make amends, little brother.
I came to stop this.
What is this you've brought me? It cannot be. All this time, you knew where it was!
Are you alright?
I'll never understand you, Lord Gok. So gullible. That witch did not consider you an equal. She, like all wizard kind, sought only to use you.
You're wrong, Ranrock.
The young ones are especially deceitful. They are taught to hide their disgust for us, as they exploit us.
Astonishing that our ancestors ever trusted each other.
All this time, looking everywhere for the final repository, searching in vain for Bragbor's last journal. Wasted my time, chasing a child. And my little brother knew where it was all along. But now, I don't need you. I don't need any of you.
I was bringing it to you.
You are a traitor to our cause!
Poor Lodgok. Dead by his brother's hand. No wonder he tried so hard to reason with him. Now to get out of this blasted place. I'll send word to Fig to meet me in the map chamber. He and the Keepers need to know Ranrock has that journal and knows where the final repository is.
Incendio, Defendo, Leviosa, Bombada.
I hope Professor Fig got my owl. I need to tell him and the Keepers that Ranrock knows where the last repository is.
According to the owl I received, Ranrock is moving more quickly than we could have anticipated.
This is grave news indeed. We had hoped for more time to discuss the best path forward.
Let us hear what the student has to say.
Professor, you received my owl. Ranrock has the last of Bragbor's journals. He killed Lodgok to get it. He knows where the last repository...
Godric's heart.
Lodgok and Ranrock were brothers.
Ranrock is a monster. We need to...
Surely this changes things. Ranrock has Bragbor's journals and knows where the final repository is.
We obliviated Bragbor. He kept journals? Why would he have documented all of this? He didn't know what we were containing.
Isadora told Bragbor about the magic when she asked him to build a container for her. I've seen her
Isadora left memories for someone to find?
Her memories showed what she did for her father. And a conversation with Bragbor in which she expressed frustration about...
Based upon the memories they have seen, I believe our young friend is well aware. The next trial will involve an exceptional level of magical skill and a new... Find a face of stone and tendrils. I should advise you that you must engage with any beast that is part of the trial on your own. Professor Bakar will meet you in his pensive room.
An exceptional level of magical skill? Nuanced ability? I suppose we should begin at...
Very well.
I shall see you near the coast. Perhaps then you can...
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue pants.
I have been meaning to speak with you.
Revelio.
It's herbology homework.
I have been meaning to speak with you.
I still can't believe we're...
You may not realize it, but you...
I wonder how everyone...
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more... She likely told other professors, and unfortunately, she might
I don't blame her for being concerned.
As the Ashwinders were locking me up and threatening... She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland,
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day.
Galloping?
He could become the most majestic giraffe. We were on our way home when we surprised. One of them saw me, just as...
He didn't want you to identify.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed as he fell. My father changed back into his hue, and then he was gone.
Your fault?
He died protecting me. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but a few years later, we left.
Do you think taking...
No. He and my mother... I know there is risk involved.
What does your mother think about all of this?
Well, as you saw, she worries a great... She misses him, but that does not...
Do you think you're...
Oh my, that is a good question. But I think he...
I'm sorry, Natty.
He was. We all have our burden.
Yes.
Exactly. Soon you and I... And once he is... We are making progress. Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
Revelio. Revelio.